I think the thing that I like most about my job is helping people have a voice. So we work a lot with communication impairments, and it's really rewarding to work with someone who's struggling in the first instance to get anything out, and being able to share in their success once they can finally say a word, finally say a sentence, and just being able to share in that with them is really rewarding. I really enjoy sitting with a patient, giving them the time, asking them about themselves, finding out about what's important to them, and then being able to use that as a way of structuring my assessments, be it in my communication or swallowing assessments, and then finding out, I guess, how I can best help them achieve their goals in relation to those things. An achievement that I'm most proud of here is introducing something called the Assist, which is a stroke swallow screen for our patients on the neurology ward. Prior to this being in play, patients needed to wait for a speech pathologist to assess their swallowing, and they were kept nil by mouth for that time period. So what this means is that a lot of our patients are having greater access to food and fluids and medications much quicker than they were before. So that has a nice flow-on effect in that we are then able to spend time on the patients who really need us. Something that I'd like to share that I'm quite proud of was the volunteer service that we've recently set up on C4, seeing the patients interacting with the volunteers with smiles on their faces behind their masks, of course. It's really nice to know that the goal that we were trying to achieve there in that social interaction and the connection is happening and having such a positive impact on their mental well-being. I got into the field of speech pathology because my twin sister has cerebral palsy and she doesn't have a voice. And I really wanted to provide or help others have a voice, be able to communicate with their loved ones. It comes from a really personal space, wanting to go above and beyond to provide people with the opportunity to have a voice and to be able to communicate with not only their family but friends and everyone in the community, so that they have every opportunity to be heard.
I'm probably a bit biased, but I think I've got the best job on the Central Coast managing the volunteers for the district. I have a beautiful team of males, females, young, old, and I help coordinate them to help support staff and patients across the district. My job is so rewarding because every day I'm empowering people to make a difference. When they start, they're super nervous and not sure about what they're doing. But a few months in, when they come back at the end of their shift and they say, I've had the best day, and go on to tell me about the interactions that they've had with the patients or the staff that they've helped, it makes me smile and feel good because they feel good too. I don't like to say that's not my job. Just because the volunteers haven't done something like that before doesn't mean we can't try. Collaboration is really important to me and our team, because we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for others wanting to work with us. So we are so thankful that departments come to us and say, hey Cami, is there any chance we can put volunteers in our ward? And I'm like, yes, 100%. We want to help you. So we work together. We might develop a new role that not only helps staff, but it supports our patients and it improves the patient experience as well through the volunteers being there to help. We've got it on the back of our volunteer vest. We're here to help, and that's what I'm here to do as well. And I'm just lucky I've got a workforce of 140 people, so we can help in lots of different areas.
My role as a fire officer is to provide education to staff, making sure that they know what to do in a fire emergency. So from the moment a detector is activated to when the internal response team arrives. Also preparing security for their role in the emergency response and ensuring that the fire appliances that are here are working and are able to be used. I try to set a good example. I have a good work ethic and people know that I'm approachable. The training I do specifically with the security staff, by increasing their knowledge, I see that I'm empowering them, and you see that confidence that comes when they start to operate a fire panel or have to make an announcement on the PA system. I believe confidence is contagious, and by empowering them, I'm seeing that. Here at Wyong, we are like a family, and it reflects in the way people interact with each other. We have a good team here, we do good things here. Last Christmas, amongst COVID, we managed to get the fire brigade here from Hamlin Terrace. I dressed up as the Grinch. The fire brigade was to rescue Santa from the Grinch. We had 2 long-term paediatric patients who were involved in the rescue attempt, and then once it was all over, we walked through the hospital giving joy to patients and staff and visitors. Santa's going to come back again.